Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about how to consolidate your marketing. So, Neil, what do you think the problem is today, given that we have all these different marketing solutions?
It's just overwhelming. When you look at any person in marketing these days and they're trying to grow a company, whether it's from traffic, paid perspective, organic, all the tools out there, it's just so overwhelming. A, they don't know what to do first. B, they don't know how to do half these things because these tools are hard to use, they're complicated, and these marketing channels, new ones are continually popping up. There's not a ton of resources on how they work or how to get the most out of them either.
Yeah, it's crazy. I look at all our stack right now, and I think in our marketing stack, we probably have like 40 tools or so, and we've consolidated that down from like 65, and it's still way too much. It's overwhelming. I hear that from the team. It's a lot of stuff, and my operations guy tells me all the time, and we need to continue to prune out our tools. But it's also difficult because it's like, well, with this tool, we're hooked in with Zapier, and we have like 5 webhooks to this one, and then all this, and then so what happens when we shut that tool down? We lose like 5 different things, and it starts to compound over time. And Neil and I, we talk about technical debt sometimes from a coding perspective, but this is also debt too. You can call it your marketing stack debt or your stack debt.
Wait, how the heck do you still have 40 tools?
Because we're like, we need this.
No. What are some of them that you need that are like really random?
So we shut down Meet Edgar, right? The one that keeps repeating social posts.
It doesn't get you much traffic.
It doesn't. And then, all of a sudden, it just like yesterday, I was like, dude, how are we getting billed again? And like someone from my team's like, oh yeah, we want to test it again. And I'm just like, these tools, some of them resurface, like the ones I shut down.
Why do you let them test it again? I would just be like, no.
They have my card. So now it's like, I need to see. That's another thing.
I get pissy when people charge my card for shit. Those monthly subscriptions, I get so angry with them.
Because it's like death by 1,000 cuts. Like you're getting $9 here, $5 here, and it's just so overwhelming. But
okay, what's another random tool that you guys still use that pay for? I believe that you're at 40. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doubting that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what does your team really need that's growing traffic?
Yeah, what else are we paying for it? We have like this, there's another tool that popped up. It was like this link cloaking tool for like $10 a month. I'm like, yeah, we don't need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the problem with marketing is everyone wants to try the latest and greatest. I'm a big believer is you don't need much. Go back to the basics. Like I just focus on content marketing, SEO, paid ads, and that's pretty much it. And like, I don't do much more than that. For social media, I post shit manually. I don't even use Buffer or Hootsuite. I know I can use them and I should, but I just do it manually. You just take them whenever you have a link and you just share it.
How about the agency? How many tools are you guys using, you think? 15, 20?
No, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, HubSpot for sales reps. We have a product management solution to deal with clients.
Actually, to Neil's point, that you are consolidating there because when you use a tool like HubSpot, it's got so many solutions. We were talking about before we started recording today how HubSpot is getting into chat, how they are getting into help desk as well. They're consolidating everything into one, and this is why people like using SAP. This is why they like using Oracle. Like to a lot of people, it's just like, well, they're so old, they're like dinosaurs, but it's simple for enterprises because they're all consolidated, right?
Yeah, and I actually think that of that 4 tools, I think we only have 2 more: SEMrush, and we have what's the other one? It's some reporting tool like Agency Analytics.
Yeah. So anyway, we're trying to get better at this. Neil's got it down already because Neil's more kind of OCD about this stuff. Me, I just like trying everything, but I realized that that's causing a lot of problems now. So we're trying to cut down more and more and more.
No. Think about it this way. When your team starts trying all this stuff, they're wasting time instead of focusing on the basics that they know that work. And then you'll start seeing a lot of inefficiencies. If you cut it off, you'll get more for your money.
100%. This is why we're consolidating a lot of our CRMs, our emails, and all this different stuff into one thing. So we don't have to try 6 tools at once. You don't have to go to all these different spots because every single thing, every single thought is a decision, and it can kind of confuse and screw people's days up. What I'll also say is a solution we talked about a couple episodes ago, using segment.io. is going to allow you to basically consolidate a lot of your data, and then from there, you're able to consolidate it into 1, 2, or 3 different, like a HubSpot, for example. So you can consolidate your marketing stack. You can also consolidate your data too using a tool like Segment.io. And I think you need to prune perhaps every quarter or so. If you're like me, you have too many tools. Like we're trying to ruthlessly prune until we get down to maybe 4 tools, like what Neil has. Probably not going to be as low as that, but yeah.
Just think of one thing. Whenever you have a lot of shit that your team is doing, look at what's driving results. And even if people are like, oh, this is really cool, it drives 1%, cut it off. Have them focus on the stuff that's really moving the needle, because when they have more time to focus, you'll notice that the results from those things that are working will actually increase. And I'd rather have my guys twiddle their thumbs than focusing on stuff that's going to move the needle by maybe 1%.
I think it's Google decision fatigue. That's the last thing I'll have to add. Google decision fatigue. You don't want your team members, your valuable team members who are smart, you're paying great salaries. You don't want them to be focusing on this stuff. You want to make their life easier, make it simpler for them. So that's it for today. But before we go to singlegrain.com/giveaway to check out our marketing tools to grow your business. And we'll see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.